Welcome back, friends. Today I want to share with you one of these craw wheels from Insane Custom Stencils. They are very nice stencils. This is a CW3 and I'm going to use it to paint a craw pattern on a D7 from Fishhead Custom Lures. I already have a white base coat on it. I got the bill taped off and I have some hot pink from Testers loaded into the airbrush, and I'm going to start off by painting the bottom half of this bait pink. Hot pink. I'm going to give it a quick heat set and give it a second coat. Okay, I'm going to rinse the airbrush out real quick. Now I want to add some opaque yellow from Crawdad into the brush. And I'm going to paint the top half yellow. Cover up a little bit of that pink. And again, we didn't heat set, so some of these colors are kind of muddy when they mix like this, which is kind of what we want on a craw pattern. Give it a good heat set. I think I'll give it a second coat of yellow just right down the top, right down the spine of the bait. And I'll heat set again. I'll rinse the airbrush out and I'll be back. Okay, I've heat set the bait, rinsed the airbrush out and added some opaque black into the brush. And now I'm going to use our craw wheel stencil to paint some shell segments on this craw pattern. I'm going to line it up right behind the eye. And with this opaque black and about 17 pounds of pressure, I'm going to try to paint most of my paint on the stencil. Just let a little overspray get on the bait. Like that. And move back and do the next segment. And we'll come back and get a third segment. Like that. Quick heat set. We'll turn it over and do the other side. I'm going to turn the stencil over, so make sure you wipe it off. Our first cross segment. Our second one. And we'll come back and get one more. Like that. Okay, I'll give it a quick heat set here. Now I have another stencil from Anarchy Stencils. This is their Creature Feature 1 Mottled HS16. And I'm just going to put a few little mottled spots on these shell segments with our black. Quick heat set, turn it over. I'll do the same thing on the other side. And I want to make sure and get a few right down the spine here on the back. Kind of like that. Then while I still have black in the airbrush, I want to paint the nose and the eye sockets. I want to get those darkened up with some black. Okay, I'll heat set this, rinse the airbrush out again, and I'll be back. Okay, I've heat set the bait, I've rinsed the airbrush out, and I've added some tequila yellow into the airbrush. It's one of the Candy 2.0 colors from Auto Air. Now what I want to do is paint my shell segments, not my pink belly, just the shell segments with this tequila yellow. Trying to stay within the lines. A little darker on the back. I'm going to give it a good heat set here. Rinse the airbrush out just real quick. Now I want to add some detail sepia. It's a wicked color into the airbrush. And now same thing, I want to come back over that tequila yellow with the detail sepia. And again, if you're kind of following my videos, all I'm doing here is building some depth of colors. Again, we'll get a little heavier on the back. A little lighter as we come down the sides. You get a little on the pink, that's fine, just adds to the shadow effect. Make it as dark as you want. I'm going to stop about right there. Give it a quick heat set. I'm going to give this Crawdad some black eyes here. There you have it, a pink Crawdad crayfish. We use the craw wheel from Insane Custom Stencils, and I'll give it a clear coat. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Thanks for watching. Happy painting, happy fishing. Please subscribe.